Hey guys, Antonio here from the Ant King Frequency, trying a new thing today. We're unboxing a Roland JU-06. So I used to have a Juno, it was dying on me. A friend took it off my hands and he's doing it up. And in the meantime, he's given me this to play with. So I'd love to unbox it. I haven't seen much in the way of unboxing of these. There's a few videos of people noodling around with them and we'll get to that later. But let's have a look at what's inside. So, nice little box, little history of the Juno on the back there. Cute. Little schematic of the design on the front. Nice slide design. This part flips open. I have not opened this yet, so this is a first for me. Roland Boutique, it says on the front. Part of the Boutique series. Hopefully I'll be expanding upon them. And inside, packed securely in high quality foam, is the module in question. Now, obviously this is a lot smaller and a lot lighter, than the JU-06. But as I think my Freudian slip gave away, this is heavier than I thought it would be. We'll go through what's left in here in a tick, but first impressions are the best. So, protected in plastic is the Roland JU-06 module. It's got quite a bit of heft to it. It wasn't the plasticky kind of feel I thought it would be. It seems like some kind of composite metal and plastic casing, plastic on the bottom, metal on the top. We'll open it in a tick, but already I can feel that the buttons and sliders are a lot firmer. There's a lot more grip than I anticipated. It seems one of my children wants to comment as well, but for now, it's undecipherable. Alright, plastic is off. And what we've got here is a very cute little device. Thanks, buddy. Very good. Very compact, now that I hold it in my hands. Very nice. We have certain features on the back. Power, on off. Micro USB, in and out. As I was reading the literature, this is bus powered, so that's going to be handy. I think that's going to be plugged in more often than not. A little volume dial. And then 3.5mm jacks, phones, output, input, and MIDI in and out. Okay. On the front, this is very much like the Roland JU-06 had. Here we can see those sliders. These are quite different. The Juno had a little pitch wheel on a stick horizontally, which you could push then upwards to add vibrato or affect the LFO. Thank you. So interesting to see how they will change the feel of playing on it, because it was quite a dexterous touch you needed to get some good slide out of that, especially the pitch bend, because it was based on how you program the synth. But other than this, what I see here looks very familiar. I guess the main difference is we seem to, instead of having A bank and patch and B bank and patch, we've just got one series of 8 banks and 8 patches. I'll have to play around with that, but it looks like we've got half the patch allocations available to us, which, to be honest, 64 as opposed to 128 is a bit of a drop, but in this day and age, with, I'm sure everything customizable and savable on another backup computer isn't an issue. This is the big thing. This is why people want the Roland JU-06. These guys here, chorus 1 and 2. I wonder if I can do the press together trick. And that's promising. Down the bottom here, it says SEQ and a little play stop. So it looks like there's a sequencer in there. So they haven't pressed that much on the promotional materials, so can't wait to have a play with that. You've got the LFO, delay time, you've got the range 16, 8 and 4. the digitally controlled oscillator. And that's the thing about the 106. It wasn't completely analog path. There was basically a digitally controlled analog synth. Sub noise. Now this is exciting. The high pass filter actually slides. It's incremental. Whereas on the 106 it was step based. I think there was 0, 1, 2, 3 as the steps. The VCF, again the same. Ability to invert the shape. All in all, this looks quite good. It looks like a reduced version of the same, but it looks like there's not much I won't be able to do that I will be able to do anywhere else. Interested by the input and output, especially with the envelope filter. It looks like I can use that to control the signal path, which would be interesting. So look forward to that. There's not much more to say. On the back, we've got a little speaker and a battery housing. A little cavity right here which says to keyboard on it. So I'm assuming this is what plugs into the keyboards that comes with the Boutique series, so you can order extra. Might be looking at that later on. But, at the moment, no. What's left in the box? We have instructions, owner's manual. That's about it. And we've got some batteries just tucked under the lip here. But it doesn't look like we've got anything else, so that's a little frustrating. No USB, no 3.5s, but look, in my house, as I imagine in many other musos' houses, it's commonplace. So why don't we see what this baby sounds like? And clap. Alright, so what have I done? I've plugged the JU-06 with MIDI in via a 5-pin MIDI cable from my M-Audio Oxygen 88, good workhorse piano-ish keyboard, and we're running out of the headphone jack into my sound card. I guess we'll just take it from here. I thought it might be a neat idea because there's so many sound patches. If we just focus on the first bank today and maybe look at how they can work at making a theme or something. So let's just have a look at what we've got, at least in bank number 1. Okay, that's a good does the sustain pedal work? That's good, although you guys can probably hear the 4-note polyphony drop off there. Well, there's some clever programming from Roland there, in that there's a little bit of the bass left. I don't know if they keep the lowest note on purpose, but that's nice. That's a good mid-frequency synth, good for stabs and chords and such, maybe a bit of lead. So that's bank 1, patch 1. Let's see what patch 2 is. Okay, right, very much our famous Juno pad with chorus 1 here. Chorus 2 would be a little bit more phase there, and both together. Wow. So you can definitely hear the polyphony drop off there. 4 feels starting to be a little bit too short, but if we're layering parts, that shouldn't be a problem. Patch 3. I love this stuff. Apologies to Midlake, but that is a lovely vintage synth sound. nice and warm. If my suspicions are correct, 4 should be a bit of a follow-up from that. Yeah. So this is definitely following some of the original presets on the JU-06. This is more like that mellotron flute sound. Very easy stuff to work with there. Number 5. Oh, here come the strings. Oh, that's interesting. So we've got the mod wheel here and the pitch bend here, but obviously we can see that there's sync going on from my controller. See that right there, and whee, beep, book, beep. It's like pong. There's a nice variation going there. Nice Roland warm strings, not that harsh Selena sound. Number 6. Again, more pad sound, very slow attack on that one. I wonder what happens if we bring the attack down. Ooh. That's automatically up my alley now. Because I'm slightly hanging on to my previous chord in the right hand, and that's really where I'm feeling that 4-note to 6-note polyphony difference. And lastly, on bank 1, what do we got? So that kind of as close as they got to an electric piano on these synths. Apologies to Beck there. Yeah, that's a bit boring. In my memory, these need a bit of zhuzhing up. If we play with the frequency. Whilst I've increased the high pass filter, I've also built up the sub. Put a bit of noise in there too. A bit more texture. So obviously I may not stick completely to the patches. I'm using them more of a guideline, but I would like to show you what you can do out of the box. So without further ado, let's see what we can do here. I've got a beat I made in Ableton earlier. Let me just start it. Nothing amazing. I'm not an amazing person on the beats. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's start with some bass. froggy and dry. Tweak the cutoff. Might bring a high pass filter off. Sub all the way up. That's already nicer. Tweak with the LFO and the DCI. I like that.